Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to another month of Feh Freebies. Today for April, we are kicking things off with the Heroes with Rally Plus skills. And I don't have any of these units. I did have Lou and Midori, but I foddered both of them, so I wouldn't mind getting those back, but I think I'm going to go Ophelia. Not because I really want her, but just because I know she's pretty good. I've fought her more than enough times to know that. And also it's a chance to pull blue. Midori is probably the best in terms of fodder, but I don't have anyone else who needs a Spendthrift bow, so I'm not really sure who I'd give that to. Maybe if I decided I want to pull Norn, I guess she'll be backup if there's no blues. Well, there was zero chance of that happening, so we'll just take this blue, and then we'll pass. I did like having Lou, but I didn't ever use him, so it's not really worthwhile. Please leave me alone. I'm so sick of her. I am so dang sick of her. Why have I pulled so many copies of her and no Robins? Please leave. Yuck. For Regal Rabbits, I'm not super invested in getting any of them, though having Paula for Disarm Trap wouldn't be terrible. I could put that on Ninja Lin. I hear a lot of people like that on her. Personally, I've been running Desperation on mine, and it's really helpful for some of the bulkier enemies that she can't quite take out in 2 hits. Being able to quad is really helpful. So I'm not sure if I got Disarm Trap if I'd swap to it, but I'm not really invested in any of the other units on this banner, so I guess we'll try for 1 red. And if not, then oh well. Now, if we ever got a dancer with who could run like Disarm Trap and Wings of Mercy at the same time. Oh, a Tibarn! That's not who I was wanting, but that's really cool still. I'll probably just keep him, honestly. Like, I don't have anyone who really needs Sturdy Impact, and I do have extra Sturdy Impact fodder, so probably just gonna keep him. That's a cool off focus, actually. Not what I needed, but pretty happy with that. That is a neutral one. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, basically I'm not sold on the idea of Disarm Trap. I kind of really like Desperation on Ninja Lin. But if we got like a dancer who could run Wings of Mercy and Disarm Trap at the same time, then that'd be really cool. So basically we need a dagger dancer who has like a dagger that enables Wings of Mercy. Then I'd be down for Disarm Trap, but as it stands, kind of not feeling it. So not a priority to pull for here, so we'll just save. But thank you for the Tibarn, Faye. Alright, Weekly Revival 5, and I'm just missing Hector, so I'll go for him. Well, I was going to pull any blues that popped up, but we got just the one. Getting Hector would be pretty nice. Him with Savior skills seems really obnoxious, though I would have to go get a Savior skill for him. But we just got Taya, who is not exciting at all. Why couldn't it have been Shauna at least? She has Desperation. Taya has Steady Posture, which is not a highly in-demand skill. And I need feathers for, so I'm just going to turn her into feathers. You shall have all the wings from your Pegasus plucked, and then be sent home. Farewell. For this new Heroes banner, I can't say that there's anything here I'm particularly interested in. Also, wow, the screen is getting pretty cluttered. We got this thing here for the new Celestial Stone shop, which is actually pretty cool. We can get more Formosouls, though I still haven't even used the one that we got for free. Can also get Trait Fruits. Ooh. Why are the Trait Fruits more expensive than the Formosoul? The Formosoul is definitely worth more than the Trait Fruits. Not sure why that is. Honestly, the only thing I'd probably use the Celestial Stones on is Formosouls. Everything else you can kind of get through normal gameplay over time, so this would just make it faster, but with Formosouls, like, you can just save that. Even if you can only get one every like 6 months, still better to just save it, in my opinion, because, like, you know, maybe there'll be a period where you just don't use all of your celestial stones, and you'll have extras, but then another period where you didn't pull enough times to get 3 celestial stones. You never know. But anyway, that incentivizes sparking, but I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I don't really care too much for this banner. Pent and Louise are cool. Eric was alright too on my Blazing Blade run. I ran Eric until Pent and Louise showed up, and then I ended up benching him because my Eric did not end up very good. But Pent rocked, and Louise was really solid too. So wouldn't mind them. Eric is our demote. He does have speed res solo, which is probably the least exciting solo skill, and it's locked behind 20,000 feathers, so not that excited for him. And Farina, I did not care too much for, especially in her forging bond. She was just kind of annoying. Her fodder is alright. She's got the rain skill, she's got speed catch. But nothing I'm too excited about. Also, her lance is like the weirdest thing. It's based off how many dragon flowers she has. I don't know why that's a thing. Honestly, at this point, they should have made Marianne's tome also activate if you had one of the animal accessories, because like they're just getting weird with some of these weapons. Luis has the rainbow, which is basically just Joshua's coral bow, so that's kind of cool that it's permanently available now, but I'd probably just go for the attack speed ideal, and I don't even know who I'd want that on. Probably good for like blade tomes, but no one that I can think of who desperately needs that. And then we got Pent, who I'll probably go for. He does have low attack res and time pulse, which are both really solid. Might just keep him if we get him though, just because Pent was cool. So I think we'll go green, then blue, I think, and then colorless. Even though I do like Louise more, she's a little less valuable as fodder, I feel. Also, I kind of just want blue for those robins, but I'm not interested in these guys enough to actually spend orbs. So just the one on each pull. So we'll start with this one green. Come on, Pent. Oh! Hello, sir. Should I fodder you to Papa Garen or Sakura? No, because your plus attack, that's probably actually really good. Maybe with your like super fast charging special, maybe you can kill Crom. If you can kill Crom, then you are for sure safe in my book, because I just need more units that kill Crom. So here, I guess we'll pull this blue. That's really lucky. Can't believe we got Pen. Yeah, Pent was cool. I liked him a lot. He was pretty good in Blazing Blade. And him and Luis are just really cute together. Like, oh, what an adorable couple. Cordelia's alright. That's a Gale Force if I need it for someone. We'll go for a second Pent so that I can fodder. Echidna, also not bad. That's drive attack, which I actually do need for various things. 2 more pulls left. Another green. It is kind of tempting to pull that second green, just because Pent is actually pretty decent fodder, but I just don't need it that badly. I'd rather go Marianne's for low attack res, because I can get drive res at the same time. With Pent, I can't. Because time pulse is its own skill line, I can't really take that alongside it, so it's not as useful for fodder as Marianne is. So we'll end with this last green. Come on, Pent number 2. Even if I would prefer Marianne, I still wouldn't say no to a second Pent. Oh! Yo, a Corin! That's cool. I still wish one of the male corns had been green. One of the dragon male corns had been green, but we can use her. She's she's very pretty. I do much prefer male Corrin, but I will admit that female Corrin here, very pretty art. I could just fodder her for rally attack speed if I need to, or attack speed bond, but might just keep her. Just kind of cool to have, even if she's not my favorite. I'll at least see how she plays, but that's really solid. That's 2 5-stars for literally free. Very happy with that. Can't complain at all. Thank you, Bond of Trust banner, even though you're not my favorite banner. For this new power focus, it's actually kind of tempting to just pull all of these colors. They're all pretty decent. We've got Morgan, who actually has a pretty interesting refine, though I do have lots of Morgan copies, so I don't know if spending Orbs to get an extra copy is really worthwhile, as interesting as his tome is. Got Valentine's Hector, who looks pretty solid, and also has Distant Counter if I just want to fodder him. And then we have the blues. Quan is a little less interesting, but it's still solid. It's still a pretty good support weapon. And he's got a dual rally that I could pass to someone for arena scoring. And we've got Sumia, who I actually already have. And she got a Kanto refine, which is actually pretty cool. Though not having 3 move does make me a little curious if I would find it as useful as Regan, though she does have the terrain ignoring properties of being a flying unit, and is also blue, so not directly competitive. They could be and she could also be on light season. So she definitely does have use, but just it'd be hard to put her on a team because I've got so many units that I'm trying to fit into teams. But she does seem pretty interesting. Kanto is just really strong. So wouldn't even mind a merge for her necessarily. Not sure. I think I'll go green just because Hector I don't have. Maybe I can pull the blue. I can pull 1 blue as well. I don't necessarily need Quan or Sumia, but still wouldn't mind having either of them. Got a Mustafa. Not a terrible pull, but not the greatest either. And we'll just pop this 1 blue. I'd rather have Robin, honestly, but we'll pull the blue. Just an Abel. We could have gotten something better, but can't complain. Those are still usable units. Pretty decent fodder, at least. For Weekly Revival 6, we already have Julia and Nephany, so we'll go for Sigurd. We just got 1 red, so we'll pull that. Otherwise, I probably would have leaned toward Julia over Nephany, just because I actually use my Julia a lot more. So getting a merge wouldn't have been bad. Just got an Aether fodder, so not too exciting, but not something that I ever want to run out of, so fine to have him, I guess. For the rerun of the original Spring banner, I do want either Camilla or Xander. I always try and go for them, but the only one of these I've actually gotten is Crom. I do like Camilla, but I think I want Xander, mostly just because it's another chance to pull blue, and Lucina's slightly more useful if she pops up for me than Crom is, so I guess we'll go blue. I kind of want to pull both, but these units aren't really that good, so I'll save the Orbs, even if it's like 4 Orbs. I'll save it. Oh look, there's my Spring Xander. They're both about as useful, huh? Alright, thanks, I guess. And it's the return of Double Special Heroes, looking like a pretty solid lineup this time, especially colorless with Pirate Tibarn and Lyn. Even though we have the free Lyn, she still has pretty solid fodder with Swift Sparrow and Speed Def Rain. And then Tibarn is just really good as well. I ended up foddering mine to Seth. I actually don't end up using Dive Bomb too much, but at least I have it if I ever need it, I guess. So wouldn't mind having Tibarn back, but and then we got Blue, which I'm actually a little more interested in because Tiki has her like 2-range duo skill that lets her basically dance from 2 spaces away, if I understand it correctly. Although she doesn't actually have dance there, so the positioning is nice, but I'm not sure if I like it more than New Year's Peony. I might prefer that a little bit more, but wouldn't mind getting them, even though I still think that this should have been Tiki and Bantu or Ninian and Nils. I just feel like most harmonic units just feel wasted compared to just making them a duo, and I still don't even like duos that much, so anyway, Brandon's done nitpicking that for a while. They're sharing with Quan, who at least has good fodder. Not the most exciting, but I'm sure there's some use for it. Red is a little less exciting, though we do still have Pulse Smoke, Helm Bow, Harsh Command. There's good stuff here, especially for like arena scoring, but I'm not sure how great like steady impact is. Like, I don't know. And then we got a 4-star. And then we got Levitine, who looks pretty solid as well, and she's with Dancer Lachesis. So, pretty solid lineup overall. I think maybe I'll pull any blue and any colorless. Well, do I even want Tibarn that badly? I mean, like, if I get Lynn's, then she's just fodder, so maybe I'll just free pull and bounce. Do I even want Tibarn, or should I go for something I don't have? Let's go green instead, actually. I'm just gonna pull the green and bounce. I wanted blue more than anything, so no blue kind of sucks. But we'll just pull this Merrick and then we'll leave. That's disappointing, but like, I don't need anything here that badly, and I do have stuff coming up that I do need to save for, so I'll just call it with that. Alright, we have Heroes with Gap Skills featuring the long-awaited return of Lorem. It's been a long time since she was on Banner, so kind of actually tempted to go for her just because she's a dancer and she's actually like kind of hard to get, but I don't really need her, so maybe I'll pull any colorless orbs here, but otherwise, I don't really need her. The main thing I remember is that edit I did for my Aether Raids video with the Jackpot Lorem. I'm gonna gamble. I feel like gambling. Oh, what do you know? It was the right move to gamble. That was a really fun edit for me to do. I really liked that one. Just got a Niles. That's not very interesting. I've got so many Niles that I don't need. But we'll go ahead and try for a second colorless. Try and get that Lorem just to fill out our hero catalog. But after that, we'll just pass. Oh, we got Klein. Not the most exciting since I've already got him. But Death Blow is always nice fodder to have. So not going to complain. We'll just call it there. But hopefully everyone else managed to get Lorem who wanted her, because who knows when she'll be back. Hey guys, I finally got a banner I can pull blue on. Too bad it's no units that I actually want. They couldn't throw in like a... Well, they could have thrown in Ducel. I mean, like, he was Ephraim's teacher, so he actually would have fit with all these young characters for the Tempest trial. There's just really nothing enticing here, so I guess we'll pull a blue and we'll bounce. Oh, well, what do you know, there's only one, so I don't have to feel bad about not pulling all the blues that popped up, but just wish this was a slightly more enticing set of blues, but just to tell to you, not that exciting for a not that exciting banner. Whatever. Alright, for Weekly Revival 7, I think I'll go for Hinoka. I already have all of them. but I use Hinoka the most. I still don't actually use her that much. But we'll go for her. Her Refine is pretty solid. Just a Legault. Not the worst pull in colorless, but that could be better still. Oh well. For the start of it all rerun, I was actually kind of thinking about before the big ol' Lara Shell disaster I had. I was thinking about maybe pulling any red and maybe any green. I already have 2 Duo Palas, so she's a little less exciting to me, but I wouldn't mind like Marth merges, and I don't have Merrick at all. And even Kata is pretty solid. I mean, they're all really good, but I was kind of thinking I'd pull any of the colors that showed up, but now I kind of need to save desperately. So maybe just, do I want red or green more? I want the Marth merges more, but I don't have Merrick, so I guess we'll pull the green. It's tempting to pull the whole wheel, but I just need to save a little. Oh, we got a Lex. Please be plus attack. I'll promote you if you are. Let's see. No, plus defense, which is probably his second best, if I had to guess. But I'll probably just keep waiting on a plus attack one. For this Heroes with Bonfire, I already have Melody and Owain. I don't really care for Mamori. I think I'll try for another Melody just because she's on blue. And I do want that blue. And if I get a second, I could fodder her Lance, or I could save her Lance for like Geralt or something. Or Wyvern Flight for like Seth. Instead, we just got a Shigure, not that exciting. Oh well, not that heartbroken because I'm not that interested in this banner either way. Alright, Weekly Revival 8 is back. I don't have regular Lyn, but I think I'd rather just have a spare distant counter, just in case. I think I might even prefer, do I prefer a Brave Lyn for like Swift Sparrow fodder? Yeah, I guess. It is kind of admittedly tempting to try the blue just for that chance at Robin, but I think I could maybe use Swift Sparrow as a thing. Sakura, not very helpful. Not very helpful, sorry, but well, still nice to see you, I guess. And to end this month off, we have Sigurd's Legendary Hero banner, which looks like a pretty solid lineup all around. If I had Orbs, I might actually be tempted, but I'm in massive Orb recovery mode, so probably just gonna pull one and bounce. I think red looks the most solid. Sigurd looks disgusting with all the movement shenanigans that he has access to. And he's got Attack, Def, Catch, which I'm not sure who I would put that on. Honestly, I'd probably just keep Sigurd. He seems pretty solid. He also has Fatal Smoke, so he could probably be pretty annoying on the right team. He's also sharing with Mirabilis, who I think I'd actually prefer, just to have another bonus unit for AR defense, and also a Mythic Dancer is always nice. And Lilina's also pretty solid. She's very annoying on fire seasons up in Aether raids. Don't like her, but I might like having her on my side, so that'd be nice. Second pick, I'd probably go blue. I could give Dragon Wall to Papa Garen or to Milla. Chrom is utterly disgusting as always. And Selina's also pretty solid, and I liked her in Sacred Stones. Not sure if I'd keep her or fodder her though. And then green is probably third choice. Thracier is still good. Celica's really good. I could use Asbel's Fury 4 for one of the units I have, or just keep him. I like his art. I don't know him as a character, but his art's nice. Colorless looks the least exciting here. Air and Duma I already have, and they're kind of old. And Eleonora has attack speed push, which is really good, but it's also fairly common for a tier 4 skill at this point. So I'm not that desperate for it. Probably would just keep her, but So I think we'll go red, blue, green, colorless in that order. Hopefully we just get a red orb on the opening. Well, no. So I guess we'll try this one blue orb and then we'll call it. So let's hope for just a Cordelia. I was gonna say Crom, but realistically my heart said Robin. So not a great end to this, but overall I would say this month was pretty lucky, had some really good pulls. So yeah, thank you guys as always so much for watching and joining me on my free summons. Best of luck to you guys on your summons, whether they be free or otherwise, whether they be on this banner or any of the other ones that are up or coming up. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out.